G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's a cold evening ahead, but it will not stop the videos. I just wanted to say it's back. Not as bad as it used to be, that brake squeak. It's a little bit there. Sometimes it's worse than others, but it is what it is. But anyway, g'day ladies and gents. My name is Nathan. I make videos about motorcycles and motorcycling related content. If you like my stuff, leave a like, a comment, and please subscribe. We're on our way to 10,000 subscriber-roonies, and we're getting there at a rather exciting pace, and I'm loving it. But I tell you what, ladies and gents, it is that time of year again. The time that makes sense to some and no sense to others, and that means it is daylight savings time. Look, it is 7 PM and it is still light out. Obviously, it's not sunny yet. The days are still getting longer, which is exciting stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but this just means that my content is going to have a lot more brighter vlogs happening in it. And I'm excited because I'm sick and tired of having to rush to get a video done if I'm not working during the day or just doing a late video. Look, I don't mind doing a night vlog, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have more brighter days to do, videos in, because it's just better. Let's be honest, we all like a daytime vlog on the ye old metal steed, the iron horse, iron steed. Tell you what, it was fun last night. After I did that video with the CLC Bob, I went for a short ride afterwards, and I tell you, we had a good yarn, and then I'm like, it's getting a bit threatening, the weather. It was gloomy all day, but it was starting to rain eventually, and just as we left, it started to rain, and I'm like, I got like a 45-minute ride to go home, and there was a few patches I got caught in, but none of them were that scary, so I managed to get mostly away. My pant legs were ever so slightly wet, but nothing to be concerned or worried about, so I'm very happy in that regard. But dude, it's just nice to be out and about at this hour of day, seeing some lovely sunshine. Then I went to a car show on Sunday. It was awesome. Ran into the Defiant Motorcycle Club, which was pretty cool. I ran into Eric, the guy who let me ride his Harley. Well, dare I say, he found me, I didn't find him, which is funny, because I'm telling my brother to turn around and look at something, and he's telling me to turn around, and I'm like, no, you turn around. I asked first, and he goes, no, you turn around. I'm like, no, you, and then he's like, no, you, and then he just spun me around. And then Eric said g'day. He even said g'day to my dad, since, well, he's 14 years older than my dad, I believe, but hey, they're both old farts, mate. I kid, I love you both. But dude, I just had to get out. Look at that, 7:05, sunset. It's the perfect time for a good motor vlog, I think. The only downside is it's bloody cold. It's like 14 degrees. Yesterday it was 26, 27, and today it's bloody shit. But all I'm saying is it's exciting stuff now, because that just means that the videos from now on are going to be probably mostly brighter videos, with the old exception for the time being, because we've still got a few more months of days getting longer, because obviously I think in summer it really gets dark around like 8:30, almost 9 o'clock for God's sakes, when it gets dark, meaning that every video will basically be a daytime vlog, which, oh no, the tragedy, how will we cope with this beautiful injustice? I don't know. All I know is I'm excited. The videos will look a lot better for you guys, so everyone else will have a good time. That Kia does not look very nice at the back. It looks almost too small and contorted looking. Looks wrong. But with the weather eventually starting to warm up, because obviously today is not the rule, it is the exception, but spring's a bit like that. Spring has a bit of cold and warmer days, so it's just nice to see it slowly creeping to the other end of the old thermostat. I'm loving it. I'm sure you guys are too. Obviously a lot of my international viewers, a lot of you guys are, I think over half my viewers are in America, meaning it's probably a bit colder for you guys. That guy is bloody sending it, goddamn. It's an 80 zone, I'm doing 80, he's flying. It's about to be a 70 zone. Oh boy, that's okay. I'm just here to cruise and enjoy the sights and whatnot. But on the upside, being warmer weather in the upcoming upcoming weeks, months, it just means that when I finally have days off, I'm going to go out to your more fancy locations, like into the countryside, a bit more out the Warrandyte way, like I did for the CLC Bobber, and do more videos out there. So you're not getting the same urban aesthetic like I always seem to be doing in my later videos. That's because it's always dark, and going out to the countryside in darkness means you can't see jack, and when it's cold as old balls, it's a bad experience for both of us. I don't mind a cold ride, but I'm not going to go out into the middle of nowhere just to film a video in complete darkness. so I'll be freezing and you guys won't see anything. But now that it's obviously getting a little bit warmer and brighter, it means I can go out to those locations and enjoy a much better moto vlog, and you guys will thus get a much better video. But I do have to go talk to good old Billy, the guy who let me ride his R7 since he's now de-restricted his said R7. He wants me to take it for another ride, to which I said, oh, if you insist. How could I say no? Right, outside is he lives bloody on the other side of town. Now, it's on my side of town, but he's like way down along the water. So it's a decent hike to get to him. And like, I don't mind a decent ride to get somewhere, but it's such a boring ride to get there. So, but it's not the impossible. So I'm definitely going to have to organise to do that sometime soon. And I tell you what, I am all kinds of excited because I like R7s. In fact, like I said multiple occasions, I would contemplate upgrading to one because I have a vision for an R1 or an R7. It just depends on what I would one day. And I want to get it done with custom fairings and get it done in British Racing Green, because British Racing Green is just such a gorgeous colour that is not used enough in modern day. I know they used it on the Diavel V4 Bentley edition, which was just schmick. I wish that was done on more things because it looks friggin' awesome. So that's my dream, to have an R1 done in British Racing Green as one of my bikes. But that's alright, all in good time. Maybe if YouTube ever decides to pick up on the old, you know, traffic on my end, I wouldn't mind. I'm not fussed though. I'm alright being a small YouTuber. Having 10,000 subscribers, god damn, there he goes again. Having 10,000 subscribers is nice. Well, almost 10,000 subscribers is nice. But getting to the 100,000 would be cool. Then you get a little plaque. Oh man, I'm excited to see what the future holds. So yeah, ladies and gents, I hope you guys look forward to the future videos, because it's hard to have a bad time when your weather's going to be nice and warm and sunny. Now, if you're in a colder time, obviously Americans don't tend to watch as many bike videos, apparently, when it gets cold. That's a trend that Americans themselves have noticed. But that's okay. If you feel like watching a biker go for a short ride, I'm your guy. I won't shy away. I'm going to be riding. You know me. I ride regardless of the weather, unless it's pissing down with rain. But I do my best to... Why do people always try and swerve out of their lane to try and do that? I don't get it. Bikini Bottom. It's nice to see this place isn't crawling with roadworks again. It's about time. The roads are a mess. Victoria's roads, man, they're questionable at best. But you know how it would be. We ride regardless, man. And in this case, we're riding off into the sunset. And I'm loving it. The cold is the one thing that... it is what it is. But you tell me, ladies, what kind of riding have you been up to? Have you been doing much? Have you been putting your bike away because of the weather? What's it looking like in your old neck of the woods? There's been a few of you guys who have been talking about getting your licenses, so congratulations to those who have commented recently about getting your licenses and doing all kinds of goodness. I'm proud of yous. It's nice to see yous all, you know, getting on the bike, getting involved, learning, and all that. Like, I love it, dude. I love seeing that you guys are getting into your bikes, telling me that it was me who inspired you to get your license. That stuff's, it's very warming to the old heart, you know what it is? Because, like, it's nice to see people getting interested in something, because you're sharing your love for something as well. It's just, dude, really, really nice. It's wonderful. Oh, I tell you what though, on the way home yesterday, oh damn, I destroyed one of my pegs and rear brake pedal because I took a corner way too fast and I had to lean over, like, oh, I'm scraping peg and the curb is coming closer because I can't lean over. So I forced this bitch to lean even further and I scraped the hell out of my rear brake lever. Am I mad about it? No, God no, I love doing that. It's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like you're earning your wings, you know? It's like you scrape the pegs on the bloody bike, you're like, hell yeah. Now look, I know my bike doesn't lean over as much as the naked bike or like a real sports bike, but it still feels bloody good being like, hell yeah, I scraped the hell out of the peg. I haven't had to replace the pegs yet, but I have had to, oh, that's a lie, I've had to replace one of them, but like, I tell you, it's always a good feeling and be like, yes, I had to scratch the shit out of the peg because I leaned it like a champion. The Honda Rebel does lean more than your average cruiser. It's got a 34-degree lean angle. Obviously, it's not as much as your naked bikes and cruiser bikes, but like I said just a second ago, it's still exciting to do. It still feels good to do. So I'm going to be happy to keep on doing it. I need to go and explore that place properly because the cafe there's owned by my uncle, but I wouldn't mind going for a look through. You know me. Obviously as well, ladies and gents, because we're going to get more sunny days and more brighter days, I'm going to get into doing some more of that urban exploration. I really enjoyed doing that nighttime urban exploration the other day. So I'm going to keep on trying to do those because I like doing them and they seem to be popular in the YouTube lands as well. People seem to enjoy doing or watching the exploration stuff. So I like going through those industrial sites and just having a look around, dude. It really is just an exciting time. Like even in there, I just want to go down them and look at them all. You know what I mean? There's just something about exploring places that you probably shouldn't that I love doing. It's like when I found that factory for a video, I'd happily go there again if I know where it is, but I need to remember how to get there. Like I roughly know where it is. So that again, I need to do. I would love to, and I'm probably going to, but all in good time, ladies and gents, all in good time. But look at this. It's just so nice to be out and about at this time of day and just be able to see things still. So I'm really, really excited to see just how good the weather turns out this year, because the last year's summer was actually really nice and warm. It wasn't too wet. The 2 or 3 summers before that in Melbourne were actually pretty horrendous. Very, very wet summers. Didn't stop me riding, of course, but you know, it's nice to not have to worry about it for once. So hopefully this summer turns out nice and toasty. You know me, I love a good t-shirt ride. Should you ride in your t-shirt, not your gear? No, but I'm going to do it anyway. I know it's dangerous, but it ain't gonna stop me, goddammit. I like the breeze on my skin. And hopefully I don't fall down and sizzle myself on the old pavement like a hot dog in a frying pan, because that's where the real fun begins. Because obviously you crash on, say it's 40 degrees, it's not really a great day to ride, but if you have to, sure. But if you wear a t-shirt, one, you're gonna get sunburnt to hell and back. But if you come off the bike, you're gonna get road rash, you're gonna get the road burns, and then you're gonna sizzle because the bitumen itself will cook you whilst you're just sitting on there. So you're gonna be burning in multiple ways. It's just a bad time all around. So look at that. We don't want to do all that kind of garbage. But yes, more videos to come in the coming weeks, months, days, as always. You know how we do things around here. Daily videos as much as we can. I've only missed 1 day so far since last February. It still kills me, but I was so wrecked that day, and I will continue to say that every time. I'm still upset about it, man. No one has got a gun to my head, I promise. It's only me. I'm the one holding the gun. But yeah, I'm loving life, making videos, riding around, meeting new people. Every bike event we go to, we end up trying to always meet someone new. Always got the regulars, and you guys know who you are. There's a few guys who come to every single bike meet. There's a few that I've met at other bike meets that I see at everyone. Making friends, making memories, and this is really what all the bike stuff's about. YouTube just makes it all the more merrier. Now, that podcast I was supposed to go on last couple of weeks didn't end up happening because the guys were doing stuff. That's been pushed to this Friday, so that'll be fun. I'll let you guys know all about it on the Friday. Twist the Throttle podcast, ladies and gents. Go give them a follow, and obviously on the Friday I'll actually link them down below as well. Be good to get into knowledge with those blokes. They're very, very pro mental health and all that about the bike riders, which, oh no, tragedy has struck. How could someone care about the people riding bikes and people in general? So go give them a follow. That's Twist the Throttle podcast, and I reckon as we get them a little bit more popular, they'll be more than grateful. So if you do go and check out some of their podcasts, just tell them I sent you along. And yeah, it'd be good to show the guys some love because their channel needs some followers, baby. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, on Friday I'll give them, when I actually go there, I'll give it a proper shout out. All that goodness. Maybe I'll link them down below if I remember to. Give it a sus. And ladies and gents, that's all I have time for today. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. It's a bit of a ramble, a bit of a ride, a bit of a classic motovlog where there's no real topic. We're just cruising along and enjoying ourselves. And where's the downsides? It's a very old school style of motovlog, and honestly they just don't get done enough anymore. It's a damn shame. So it's nice to be one of the few that still continues doing the old classic style of motor. I saw that guy like a second ago. How did I catch up to you, brother? You were in the other lane while I was heading down. What? You must have stuck at every set of lights. But it's just nice to be one of the few in the modern age, you know, keeping it as the old school. Because I grew up watching those kind of motovlogs. The new motovlog style is a very corporate style for a lot of them. So I'm not like that. Though if I had sponsorships, I'd love to get a little bit like that, because then I could buy a new damn bike. I'd have to sell out just for a little bit just so I can afford a new toy. Alright, don't hate me, hate the hustle. Go respect the hustle, or whatever the hell you want, because man wants new shiny toys, and if that's the way I have to do it temporarily, I will. So just know, it's all about the bread when I need a new bike. But once I have my toys, then it's back to the regularly scheduled programming. But yeah, because I'm so small, don't get a lot of sponsorships, so that's okay. I've been offered a few. Obviously, haven't been offered any paid sponsorships. I always want to do like a tag team thing, get a free item, make a video. And obviously I've turned down a few, but obviously you see me not turn down. So I'm like, the fork bag? I'm so glad that the bags at the back of the bike didn't fit, because for one, I told them they wouldn't fit and they didn't listen. So they go, well, you can keep. So now if I ever get a Harley, I have some fork bags. But now, no, fork bags, saddle bags. But of course, then they go, well, do you want anything else? And I said, the fork bag, baby. I'll give it to me straight away. And I'm so glad I took that, because I love that fork bag. I've got a whole bloody wet weather kit in there, so it's a lot more filling than it has any right to be. And talking at the set of lights, I can no longer see out of my visor because it is that cold and my pin lock no longer works the way it's supposed to. So all I see is fog. Hopefully a few bits of this will help clear up that visor so I can see where the hell I'm going. Oh, it's taking its time. Normally it's defrosted by this point, but I did keep it down. There it goes. I can see out of my left eye. Hell yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. Leave a like down below. Comment your opinions if you have any other ideas or things you want me to talk about, or a bike you want me to test ride. That would also be a fun and welcome addition. But of course, subscribe if you enjoy my content. Let me help me get to that, you know, lovely 10,000 subscriber mark. Cement yourself as one of the OGs. Take it easy, keep it cheesy. You know I love you, but it's time to leave you. Have a wonderful day. Get out, ride safe. Peace. Bye.